Hello!
Hi!
How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm so excited to be over in the West Coast to ask you 73 questions if you're ready.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's go.
Can you tell us about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Teresa. I'm a computer science and business, economics, and management student here at Caltech. I just finished my junior year and I'm originally from the San Francisco Bay Area.
Okay, congrats on finishing your junior year.
Thank you.
So, how do you like Caltech?
Oh, I love it. The campus is really great. It's a really small campus and it's in LA, which is gorgeous.
Yes, so LA or the Bay, which one do you like better?
I have to say the Bay. I think NorCal prevails. It's my favorite place in the world.
I have to agree myself. So if you could go back in time, let's say, and you could choose a different school, would you choose Caltech again or no?
Definitely. I think I definitely choose Caltech again.
Good to hear. So you mentioned that you're a computer science major.
Yes.
How difficult is that here at Caltech?
I think it's pretty difficult. The academic coursework is really rigorous, but it's really rewarding at the end of the day.
How many different languages do you know?
I know 3 different languages. I speak 2 of them fluently. It's obviously English and Mandarin, and I can speak a little bit of Spanish.
How many different computer science languages do you know?
Oh gosh. I want to say, Python, Java, C, HTML, 𝐋𝐄𝐄𝐒, like 5 or 6 maybe.
Geez, so like 8 different languages in total.
Yeah, I would say so.
That is so cool. So after school, what's your end goal with your computer science major?
I hope to obviously learn as much as possible. I would love to go into the industry and work afterwards, or go to grad school and do some research.
Very, very cool. So if you had to choose a song to describe your college experience, what song would you choose?
Oh gosh, I think I'm gonna have to say I'm Tired by Zendaya and Labyrinth.
I feel that one. So what's your favorite thing here about the California Institution of Technology?
I think my favorite thing here has to be the professors and the access to resources here. We have world-renowned professors. They have Nobel laureates, Nobel prizes, and the classes are really interesting.
Okay, what's a stereotype that you said that you think holds true?
I think that everyone here is super, super smart. If you've seen The Big Bang Theory, I think we have some of those people. We have some of the smartest students in the world, and I love being around them.
Okay, so I've heard this before over at MIT. Which school do you think is better, MIT or Caltech?
I have to say Caltech. The Boston weather is tough compared to LA.
Yes, it's so warm right now. What's your typical weather in the winter?
I think in the winter, the coldest it gets is 60 degrees. It's typically around 60 to 80 sometimes.
That is so good. What's the typical temperature in the summer?
Summer, I would say 80 to 95.
Wow, so the weather is just amazing all year.
Yes.
So where are we right now on campus?
Yeah, so we are outside Caltech Hall. We're right in front of this bridge. Fun fact, Elle Woods rides over this bridge at the beginning of Legally Blonde.
What? I didn't know that. It is a beautiful bridge. Can we walk around campus a little more?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. So how many dining halls do you have on campus here at Caltech?
So we have 3 cafes. We have Red Door Cafe, Brown, and Broad.
Okay, which one do you think is the best cafe?
I personally like Broad.
Okay, so I know like cafes usually have like breakfast foods or just snacks. Do you guys have like other meals as well, or is it just like a normal cafe?
Yeah, so a lot of our dinners are done in the houses, and but the cafes do serve dinner, at least Brown and Red Door do.
Okay, cool. What's the worst thing you've ever ate in the cafes?
I have to say it's a chicken sandwich that I ate and bit into it, and it was, I think, half raw.
Oh my God. Did you spit it out?
Definitely.
Okay, good. Where do you guys go for late night snacks?
Red Door. It's open till 2 in the morning.
Ooh, nice and late. What clubs or societies are you involved in on campus?
Yeah, so I'm actually on the women's tennis team here at Caltech, and I'm also involved in the Society of Women Engineers and Student Investing Fund.
Wow, lots of things. Investing. So I know you mentioned that you are a computer science major, but do you also major in business?
Yes, it's a combined major called Business, Economics, and Management, and that's my second major.
You do a lot. Okay, that's amazing. I got to ask, since you are into tennis, Serena or Venus?
Serena all day. She's a queen.
No, she is a queen. Is your school cliquey?
I would say so. I think that the house system means that you generally stay within your house. It's the first house you rotate into, and it's people who you feel like are closest fit to you.
Can you explain a little bit more of how the house system works?
Yeah, so we have 8 houses on campus. It's a little bit like Hogwarts. In the first week of your freshman year, you rotate through them and you figure out which one fits you best, I would say.
So which house are you in?
I'm in Fleming House.
Okay, do you think Fleming is the best house?
Yes, go Big Red
Okay.
all day.
Very cool. So would you say that these different houses throw parties, or do you guys have frat and sorority houses as well?
Yeah, so we don't have frat or sorority houses. I think some of the houses used to be associated with fraternities, but since Caltech had incorporated women in 1970, they're co-ed. So I think we have things called inter-house parties that every single house gets to throw one throughout the year, and those are our biggest parties.
Okay, wow. So how often do people go out to party a week?
I'd say once or twice a week on the weekends.
Okay, so not too often, but not too little. Describe the best party you've ever been to.
I think the best party I've ever been to was Venerable Inner House. They built an incredible stage and they had the best music and the best turnout, I think.
Okay, so is there a typical outfit you guys wear to your Caltech parties?
Yeah, I think it's probably just jeans and a crop top is pretty standard.
Okay, but it's pretty standard all across the US, I feel like.
Yeah.
Is there a song you hear consistently at every party?
I think we have a lot of Pitbull going.
I love that. Do you guys party at other universities in California or in LA, Pasadena?
Yeah, so UCLA and USC are only about 30 minutes from here, so sometimes people who have friends, we go out there.
Very cool. So if your school was an alcohol, would it be a fine wine, scotch, beer, or tequila?
I'd have to say fine wine. We all have or I don't know if we all have, but my house has a wine and candlelight, so
Wow.
that's what we love.
Cool. Does California Institution of Technology have any other unique traditions?
Yeah, so we have one that we run every year. It's called Ditch Day. The entire institute-wide, you get a day off of school, and all the seniors organize stacks for you. So they're like puzzles and games that you run around the campus and do throughout the day.
Wait, that's so fun. What type of games? Like board games, or do they come up with new games?
I think they're sometimes a little bit of math. Sometimes we get a little athletic and get on the field and are racing in chariots.
This is so cool. I miss college already, and it's only been a month. Who's your favorite Caltech alum?
I think it has to be 𝐋𝐄𝐓'𝐒. He's the mastermind behind Interstellar, and he has a Nobel Prize for that theory.
So cool. So obviously you're in LA. Do you see celebrity spottings on campus?
I think the most celebrity person I've seen on campus is probably Gavin Newsom.
Who? Who's Gavin Newsom?
He's our governor right now.
Oh, okay, that's very cool. How many libraries are on campus?
2. One was Caltech Hall, and then right over there is Sherman Fairchild.
Okay, which between the two are your favorite?
I prefer Caltech Hall. You can go to the highest point of Pasadena. I think that's the tallest building here.
Whoa, that's so cool. So how many people are usually in your classes?
I'd say the largest class is like, I would say a general education class, so 200, but the general class is like 20.
Okay, so pretty small.
Yeah.
How many hours of homework do you do as a double major?
I'd say anywhere from 5 to 9, depends
Wow.
on the night.
Okay. What's the best tip for juggling social life, school, and tennis?
I think the best tip is definitely to manage your time wisely. You can definitely do it all. It just takes a little bit of planning.
Yeah. 1 to 10, how attractive is your student body?
Oh, I'm gonna give it a solid 4.
So not too cute. Would you say that Caltech students are more into hooking up or dating?
I definitely say dating. The campus is really small, so hookups go around pretty quickly.
Understandable. Which athletic team has the most clout?
I want to say women's tennis, but I have to
Yes.
give it to baseball too.
Oh, baseball. Okay, very cool. So, Mac or PC?
I personally have a Mac. I like coding on the Mac better.
Okay. Caltech's campus is pretty large. How much do you walk a day?
I don't think I walk too much, maybe 2 to 3 miles.
Okay, not too bad at all. Do a lot of students use bikes, skateboards, or scooters?
No, I think our campus is pretty small, but if you do live across campus and have to go to your sports practice or something, I think most people will bike or skateboard.
Okay, so I've heard that this campus has quite a bit of geeky kids or nerdy kids. Would you say it's hard to make friends?
No, I don't think so at all. I think there's a lot of different personalities at Caltech, and it's pretty easy to find people who fit you the best.
Ah, good to hear. Is there an article of clothing that is in every Caltech student's closet?
I think every Caltech student probably has a pair of sweatpants.
Yes, gotta stay comfy. What's an essential item to bring to campus when you're moving in?
I think an essential item to bring is probably iPad. They give them out at the library if you need one, but they're super convenient if you're walking across campus a lot.
Okay, how much is tuition here?
Tuition, I think they just increased it a little bit, so I want to say 43,000.
Okay, have you had any internships yet?
Yes, I did research with NASA and Caltech last summer, and this summer I'm doing more software engineering and a little bit of finance.
NASA, how was that?
It was super exciting. I worked on a project that has to do with the Roman telescope that they're launching in May 2027.
Oh my God, you are so impressive. What other impressive things have you done? Brag about yourself.
I guess tennis has been really great here. I think I've really gotten a chance to play at a collegiate level, and I really appreciate that opportunity.
Yeah, that's a great answer. Pasadena is a city with 140,000 people. How do you like the city?
I love Pasadena. There's always something to do. Old Pasadena is really, really fun, and yeah, there's a lot of people and a lot of things to do.
How close is the nearest airport?
Nearest airport is Hollywood Burbank, so about 25 minutes.
How close is the nearest beach?
Closest beach, I want to say, is Santa Monica, about 35 minutes, right next to LAX.
Have you ever skipped class to go to the beach?
Yes, I definitely have.
Guilty as charged. Fill in the blank. If I had known blank about my school, I would have never chosen it.
If I had known how hard it would be, I probably wouldn't have chosen it.
1 to 10, how hard is it?
I wouldn't give it a solid 9.
Jeez, pretty tough. Do you think you've met a future millionaire?
Definitely.
Okay, do you think you are that millionaire?
I would hope so.
Do the majority of kids on campus want to change the world or just be rich?
Definitely change the world.
Okay, do you feel like all socioeconomic classes are represented here at Caltech?
I would say so.
Okay, do you think there's a lot of diversity?
No, I don't think so. I think that Caltech has famously been a very techie school, so we really have one type of person here, and I think it could do a lot better in diversity.
Yeah, that makes sense. If you could change one thing about your school, what would that be?
I think I would have to change the dining halls. I think we don't have that many options here.
I like that answer. What's the #1 tip for success here at Caltech?
I think the #1 tip for success would be try your best and learn as much as you can.
I have a huge question. Why do you think Caltech chose you?
I think Caltech chose me because they know how much of a passion I have for STEM and how hard I'm willing to work to get the most out of the school.
Do you think Caltech is the best university?
Yes.
I love to hear that. So should everybody watching this video stop what they're doing and apply right now?
Definitely.
Okay, that is 73 entire questions. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, I'll see you later.